We make sure it's easy for you to migrate your apps from your existing system, whether it's Microsoft or Google. So what we have done is we have built-in migration tools. So if you're thinking about, hey, how easy is it to migrate, we actually have built-in tools into migration for Google Workspace and Microsoft 365, which means that you can enter your credentials from Microsoft to Google, link that Zoho app to the Microsoft system, add your credentials, and then start migrating using the wizard. You choose which users have to be migrated, create an ID for them in Zoho, and then start the migration. It's quite smooth. That's something that we do really well. A lot of our users actually enjoy our migration experience as well, because their emails, their folders, their files, everything is actually migrated pretty seamlessly across the board. We also make it easy for you to connect with your existing security stack. Say you have a Barracuda, you have a system, say you have a Cisco Iron Port system that you've already established within the company. You can actually connect that with Zoho Mail and use that as a email security gateway with Zoho Mail. Mind you, Zoho Mail already has an email security gateway built into it. We call it Zoho eProtect, which is also available separately if you want. But it is already built into it. But if you want to say, no, I don't want the existing system, I want whatever I'm using currently, you can connect that with the Zoho system as well, so that your email gateway gets connected to Zoho Mail. Same is the case with Active Directory. I do see some questions around this on the chat as well. So if you have a local Microsoft Exchange server or an Active Directory instance already in your company, what you can do is you can do multiple things. You can use Zoho Directory to sync them to Zoho system using Zoho Directory. So Zoho Directory kind of makes or acts as a bridge between the systems that you have. Or you can use this as a coexistence platform where some of your employees are still on Microsoft and some of your employees can come over to Zoho. So how we do this is we call it as a split or a dual delivery system. What means is that say you want to migrate, you think, okay, Rakib has said enough about Zoho, it looks interesting, but I'm sure my entire company might not move. If you have 10,000 employees or 5,000 employees, my company might not move at once. What you can do is you do the entire transition in multiple phases. So during this phase, you can actually have a coexistence setup. Say you have 10,000 employees, you move the first 8,000 employees first to Zoho, and keep the other 2,000 really, really picky people who said, no, I don't want to move from Microsoft. Keep them still on Microsoft. You do the split delivery setup using the Zoho's split delivery email routing setup that we have built into Zoho Mail. During the setup, what happens is people whose company IDs are actually linked with Zoho gets their emails and calendars with Zoho. Whose emails are not registered with Zoho continues to get it with your Microsoft system. During this entire time, these people can actually communicate with each other on the same email. So the Microsoft email and the Zoho Mail system will work with each other. So does the calendars. So you can invite the other person to this person who's on whether Microsoft or Zoho or Google with each other. So the calendars and mails would work with coexistence with each other. A lot of our customers, what they've done is some of them have used this as a gateway to get into the entire system. So this is how, if you want to get nerdy about it, this is how the entire architecture works. So what if some of our customers have done is that they've used this as a phased manner to move some of the customers. So you do like a phase one where I move 5,000 employees, and phase two, I remove the remaining 5,000. During this period, you use a coexistence setup. Or whatever some of our other customers have done is that they've kept this as a permanent setup as well. What that means is that there are some companies that some people in my company will never move from a Microsoft or a Google system. They can continue to be on those systems, live their life happily there. The others can move into the new system and enjoy their life with the Zoho system. So you can do that as a permanent or a temporary setup. We don't mind either. Of course, Prashant and team here at Logix are here to help you out with your migration. If you want, hand-holding with a lot of these systems, I'm sure you can talk to them directly and get help for some of these services.